Happy Thursday. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Ruth. Hey. How y'all doing, Ruth? How everybody doing today? Y'all want some? Y'all want some hot tomato? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody want some? Because y'all can have some if y'all want some. And they not that hot. Mm-hmm. So how y'all doing today? Hey, Jocelyn. Your 2 boxes over there. Matter of fact, your 3 boxes over there. And if it don't rain tomorrow, I will be shipping your stuff out to you on tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So how y'all doing today? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How y'all doing on this blessed day? The topic for the day is, who am I to judge? Mm-hmm. Y'all heard me? Hmm. The topic for the day. Y'all see my hair? It just curled up. I just washed it. Mm-hmm. This is my big forehead. The topic for the day is, who am I? Hey, Nikki girl. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Angel. Hey, Dina. The topic for today is, who am I? I'm talking about me. I to judge. Hey, Trina. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Martin. Mm-hmm. I speak to y'all even though y'all don't have a face to go with the name, but how you doing, Martin? Mm-hmm. Hey, Queen. Hey, King. How y'all doing? So I was riding today, and I was, hey, Shaka. Hey, Miss Ash. I was thinking, hey, Paula. And when I be thinking about stuff, when you think about everyday life, I just want to tell y'all, I know when I come on here every day, I talk about Jehovah from day to day to day to day. And that's, I'm going to always talk about him till the day I expire on this earth, because he's been so good to me. He been good to me. So what I really want to say is that I know a lot of y'all talk about God, y'all talk about Jehovah, y'all talk about, religion and all this kind of stuff. I know a few of y'all that even go to St. Jude's, y'all go to church and all that kind of stuff. Then I know a few of y'all that go to Bible study and then y'all go to church on Sundays, right? Some people have Bible studies on Wednesdays and then church on Sunday. Some people have Bible studies, different days or whatever. But let me tell y'all this. I am not here to judge nobody. Who am I to judge anybody? See what I'm saying? I do know, even though y'all saved, sanctified, some of y'all, and filled with the Holy Ghost, y'all still not perfect. Y'all still be dipping and dabbing. Y'all still be lying, backbiting. Y'all still be talking shit behind people's back. And after y'all get through talking shit, y'all call on Jehovah. Or y'all talk about God. Now, in the midst of y'all doing the things that y'all do, because y'all not perfect, y'all talk about God. It's understandable that you know God. But at the same time, I do know that a lot of y'all that talk about God, y'all not living like that. So just because somebody come up to you and they talk about God, they might quote a few scriptures and all that kind of stuff, that don't mean they built like that. Thank you, girl. That don't mean they built like that. Because a lot of people quote scriptures and they talk about God. But just because you could sit down and hold a conversation with me about God, don't mean that you practicing what you preaching. See, one thing about me, I could talk about God, but I could also let y'all know that I am not perfect. I am not a perfect person. So do I do the things I used to do? I don't do the things I used to do no more, but I'm still going to tell y'all that I am not perfect. So don't get misled or be deceived by the people that always talk about Jehovah to you. Because at the end of the day, they got somebody that can sit in your face literally and read the Bible from the front, from Genesis to Revelation. And at the end of the day, they ain't nearby living like that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of people not living like that. So I'm talking about me. I'm not judging nobody. Because I know I fall short. But do I do the things I used to do? Nope. Do I still cuss from time to time? Yep. Do I steal anymore? Nope. Do I lie a little bit? Yep. What about y'all? What about, I'm going to wait while I eat this red hot. What about y'all? So y'all stop lying? Y'all don't be lying to the bill collectors? Oh, I forgot. All y'all on here. Hey, Tyrone. All y'all on here are some honest people. So ain't none of y'all on here tell lies. I'm just saying. Somebody went to Bible study yesterday, came out of Bible study and started lying before they even got home. So I'm the only one be lying the time to time. So y'all think people that give their life to Jehovah and they say they transparent, right? Like me, I am transparent. But is I'm perfect? No. Because if the bill collector called my house, call my phone and I answer the phone. If they ask me a question and they say, when you gonna pay it? I say, when I get it. I gotta say when I get it because I don't want to lie to them and say I'm gonna pay it today because I'm not. So y'all gonna say y'all gonna be lying? But yeah, girl, yo, that's why I promise y'all. I wish we all was on the same page. Now, Carl, call me what? Girl said I be lying my ass off, Miss. Help us, Lord. Help us, Jehovah. Help us. Because I know darn well I am not perfect. Don't wake me up out of my sleep. Miss Boy said, I be trying. Do not wake me up out of my sleep. Do not question me about why I didn't answer my phone. If you don't want me to hurt your feelings, don't say, well, Aunt, I've been calling you and you ain't answer the phone. Either I was asleep or I just ain't feel like talking to you at the moment. I'm just saying. Y'all say y'all want me to tell the truth, right? So if you call my phone and you say, hey, well, I called you. And I know, you know what people be saying? Girl, I know she see me calling her and she ain't answer the phone. Because I ain't want to talk to you. Especially if you was whining and I got a little shit I'm dealing with my shit and I don't want to add your shit to my shit. You ever had somebody calling you and you going through your own shit? And when you talk, you hear them on the phone and you can't even get away. You ever talk to somebody so you could put the phone down and come back and go outside to the car and you could come back and they still talking? That's those people that's constantly talking and don't let you get a word in. I'm just saying, Tasha. Is you gonna let me talk? Is you gonna hear what I'm saying? They still talking. You can put the phone down. You could go to the bathroom, come out the bathroom, and they still talking, and you ain't get a word in yet, Lisa. I'm just saying, is you gonna let me say something? Is you going and you talking and they don't hear nothing you say? And I hate to be talking to people and they got people in the car. I'm talking to them. They got people in the car. They got people around them, and they come back and say, "Now, what you said?" Now, I hate to be on the phone with somebody and I'm on the phone talking to them and I'm telling them shit that I'm dealing with. Or I'm telling them what somebody said about me or how somebody been lying on me and all that. And I'm talking to them and they got somebody in the back seat or somebody over there and they talking to them. So they want me to repeat what I said. No. Did you hear what I said? And they're going to say, now what you said now? You know what? I'm going to call you back. I said what I said. I'm going to just have to call you back. You going to call me and tell me your problem. But when I start telling you what I'm dealing with, oh, that's my daughter on the phone. I'm going to call you back. Let me tell y'all something. Let me put y'all on something, Tyrone, Valerie. See, when they call you and y'all be talking, and you one of the ones that be on the phone and you just be listening and you not a talker. So somebody can call you. Hey, Queen, why are you in the building? We got Jersey in the building. We got Houston in the building. Somebody gonna call you and they're gonna be talking to you. And you just quiet on the phone. Because you really don't want to hang up on them. And they talking and talking. You know what? People saying, that's my daughter on the other end. I'm gonna call you back. They ain't been more trying to call you back. They just wanted to get off the phone because they ain't want to hear what you was talking about. Oh, that's my husband. I'm gonna call you back. We all do it. We all be lying our tail off. And I'm gonna call you back. That's my girl. All you have to do is say you don't feel like talking. Somebody hold on. Somebody ever told you hold on and you holding on and here 5 minutes then pass and you realize that you still holding on? Wait, y'all, this the kicker right here. You ever thought somebody put the phone down and you be talking about them to yourself? Now she think I'm stupid. She's just gonna call me and ask me for my money and think like I think she don't have no money. And all the while you be like, well, I know you lie. I was talking to myself about somebody. I'm glad I wasn't talking to nobody else about them. I was talking to myself about somebody. And then I looked at my phone and it was still on the phone and they ain't said nothing. Oh, well, at least you know how I feel about it now. Mm-hmm. So y'all got to be watching these phones. And they got people that they phone, they didn't did the love. You know, like people, they'll have their phones in their purse or in their pocket or something, the butt dial. A lot of people didn't butt dial. And I was listening to the whole conversation. Oh, I didn't hang up. I want to hear everything that was said. I did not hang up because I won't hear if they was going to start talking about me. So I held the phone for about a good 20 minutes because I wanted to see if they was going to start talking about me. I'm always telling my sister, and she going to make sure she get the attention she want. So from now on, if y'all call me, make sure the phone all the way hung up. Because I done heard some of y'all talk about me, but y'all wasn't saying nothing bad. But I held the phone for a long time. And I said, said, well, Ann, is you ever going to hang the phone up? Because I was just waiting. I was waiting. I was lurking. I just wanted to hear if they were going to say something bad about me. But they ain't saying no, they was talking to somebody else. And I said, well, all right, I can hang up now. A lot of y'all be doing that. A lot of y'all be talking about people to yourself because y'all don't have no good friends that y'all could talk about. Y'all done lost all your good friends. So now y'all be in the car or y'all be in the room or y'all be in the bathroom and y'all be talking about people to yourself. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, well, she done lost her mind. She think I'm going to give her my money. I know she don't pay people back. And you think I'm going to give her my money and she don't pay people back? Not doing it. Talking to yourself. Don't act like y'all don't talk to yourself. Don't act like I'm the only one I be talking to myself. Yeah, y'all do too. It's a self-love thing. It's a what you say is self? Yeah, it's a self-love thing. Yeah, you can sit down and talk to yourself because guess what? if we don't talk to ourselves, we're going to continue to be stupid. Like we used to be stupid. Sometimes yourself be trying to tell you, don't do that. Self be saying, and don't do that. And you be saying, I'm still going to. Self be trying to protect you. And you don't want to listen to self sometimes. You talk to yourself 24/7. So you do it all day? You mean to tell me all day? So you mean to tell me you don't give yourself a break? Now you're doing a little bit too much of talking to yourself. I be giving myself a break. I be saying, you know what? And just lay down and go to sleep. Just lay down and go to sleep. I wake up out of my sleep. I pick the phone up. I look, then I put it down. I pick it up. I turn the TV on. Then I wake up and I turn the TV off. I be the most turning it on and off. That's why I'm glad I got my own house. I ain't got to worry about nobody saying they can't sleep without the TV. They can't sleep without no noise and all that. It got to be pitch dark in here. I want it dark. No lights, no nothing when I go to sleep. None of that. I don't know about some of y'all. But anyway, the topic for the day is who am I to judge? And it's for a lot of y'all. Stop judging people. Stop pointing fingers and judging other people. Stop judging other people because y'all not perfect at all. Like y'all so holier than thou. Like y'all don't be lying. Some of y'all go to church in the same way y'all went in church. Y'all went in church for deliverance. Some of y'all got baptized and y'all think because y'all got baptized, oh, well, I ain't going to do this and I ain't going to do that. Yeah, y'all still doing the same old shit, just a different day. But it's okay. I ain't here to judge you. But I'm here to tell you that Jehovah know you ain't perfect. Me and Mama Eva. Jehovah know that we are imperfect people. But the kicker to that is that acknowledging him and striving to live and do the right thing. Didn't want to be bothered with my kids today. So I blink my eyes and I see kids in front the door. So loud, don't matter. I ain't lying. Y'all saw my little grandbaby on Instagram. She's a cutie because y'all know some little newborns be ugly. Y'all can say what people saying, all children is cute. Lies. I thought y'all say y'all gonna stop lying. I thought y'all say y'all don't lie. So you mean to tell me all us on here, all y'all gonna say that all little babies are cute? No, they not. They not. But my little new grandbaby, she's the cutie. I ain't gonna lie. I take that. I have to see her on the internet, but I wish I can just be all in her little face. But she's the cutie. I'm not gonna lie. She's not an ugly little baby, and she got some pretty hair on her head. I don't know how long that's gonna last. I hope she get a little curly hair like this. But she's a pretty little girl. I say, well, all right then, Miss Thing. At least I saw her though. At least I saw her daddy poster, and I saw her. So thumbs up to my son-in-law. My son-in-law made sure I saw Miss Sailor. Her name is Sailor Malign Mitchell. She's a little cutie. Don't be surprised because she looks just like her daddy now. But she got a lot of my little features. Don't be surprised if the baby flip the strip and go to looking like Mama Ann. Hey, Mama Foo. She's a cute little baby. I have her all on my little chest. Wouldn't even want to go bring her back home. That's all right. One day I'm going to see her. I don't know when, but I'm going to see her. I ain't judging. Who sent flowers for 30 Jews? I ain't judging. So, y'all, the reason why I say this, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I said I'm not. Let me tell you why I'm saying I'm not judging nobody. Because I know everybody is not perfect. And I know everybody falls short. See, people don't realize that. So a man thinking if you already did it. So if you're thinking about something, you already did manifest it in your mind. See what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these young people, a lot of these people that's not just young people, yeah, they would never want to go home. You're right. So when like all these different females have all their behind out and all that kind of stuff there, so it's no imagination for a man. You still come in a man back then when I was wearing jeans and all that. When you're fine, you're fine. But now that they can see it, it's visible. When a man think and lust over you, he already in his mind, then already had you. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say, well, he ain't never touched me. Well, you just like a Playboy magazine. The Playboy magazine, they're showing them all kind of stuff and all that kind of stuff there. You ain't no better than the Playboy magazine. You just ain't getting paid. Y'all just showing it all like it ain't nothing. But y'all feel like y'all got it like that, y'all gonna flaunt. But at the end of the day, you gotta have self-pride, self-respect. You gotta have morals. You still beautiful with all your clothes on. Whether you have shorts all in your butt or your cheeks hanging out and all that, you still beautiful. So what is the purpose of you saying, well, you know what, I'm gonna just put my shorts all up in between the crack of my tail? Is that for attention? Or is that because you have low self-esteem? So the majority of the young women that wear their shorts in their butt with all their butts out, is that for attention? And I'm not asking for a friend. Do you want somebody to look at you when you pass them, or you want somebody to turn around? Because you're gonna get what you're looking for. They're gonna look. So what is your motive of going outside half naked? I'm just saying, what is the motive? Well, when you was putting this on, did you not think and say, well, you know what? Or your friend told you, girl, don't worry about what people say, girl. Put them shorts on, the ones that go all up in your ass and all up in your cooch and all that. Put them on. Girl, you think I would want to be with my friend and every time and all the men looking and the men lusting and all that kind of stuff? No, I don't want that type of attention. I want to be considered as a classy lady. You still could wear the shorts, but they ain't got to have all your cheeks out and all that kind of stuff there. A lot of y'all young girls, y'all still fine and beautiful. You can have your shorts a certain length and still be fine. So for you to have your butts and all that out, that means you want somebody, you want attention. You want somebody to turn around and say, well, damn. But in your mind, you thinking they're going to be talking good about you when at the end of the day, I ain't going to lie. Let me tell y'all women something. I'm not the type of woman where I'm jealous of nobody or none of that. But let me tell you a lot of y'all women something. Us as women, and I ain't gonna lie, we look at some of y'all, when y'all be out there and y'all have all, we might not say it to y'all, but a lot of us then say, now, you know, girl, that's a damn shame. Now, you know, she shouldn't have came out here like that. We all have our little thing that we say to ourselves. That's another moment where we talk to ourselves. So if I see you out there and you got all that and all that out there, yeah, I didn't say something. Yeah, I didn't judge you. I said, that's just nasty. I did. Even if you're a Christian, even if you're saved, you still in your mind, you say something. So don't think the Christian people don't say nothing. Don't think the people that love Jehovah don't say nothing. Because we all are still human beings. So y'all madly mistaken if y'all think because people go to Bible study and go to the Kingdom Hall and go to church and y'all madly mistaken if y'all thinking we all are perfect people. Because I know damn well I'm not. I ain't perfect by fault, but I know the do's and the don'ts. I know what I should do and what I shouldn't. And I know there are consequences and repercussions for whatever you do. If you out there living foul, you're going to pay for that. If you're living a good life, at the end of the day, you're going to live a little longer. The ones that's out there living foul and doing all kind of stuff out there, they shortening their days. I'm making it to see 60. Somebody ain't making it to see 30. Somebody ain't making it to see 20. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, y'all think blessings comes in forms of money and material things. Blessing comes in me being here. I'm about to be 60 years old and I'm still here. That's where the blessings come from. It ain't always about money. Ask God to allow you to be here to see your children, to be a blessing to be here. Even though the years you're going to be here, you're going to lose some loved ones, but he still got you here. See, you worrying about all the wrong shit. You worrying about her, him, them. Focus on you and yours. Focus on, put him first in your life, you, and everything else going to be added unto it. But if you ain't got him in your life, I got to have him in my life. And I ain't going to tell y'all a word of lie. If Jehovah wasn't in my life, I would have been crashed out. I would have been pulled up. I would have been on site. So I thank God for him being in my life. I could sit on the internet and tell people, if I hurt you, I'm sorry. Whether they forgive me or not. But is they going to tell me they sorry? No, they don't have to. And I ain't waiting on it. That's between them and Jehovah. They know what they did. Like I know what I did and who I did it to, when I did it, how I did it. I know all that. And he forgave me. So it don't matter if they don't never tell me their story. They got to live with their demons. Because when people feel like they'll never apologize for their wrongdoing, that's because they're in denial. And in their mind, somewhere in their mind is delusion or somebody that made them feel like what they did was justifiable. They got a woman on here that been with a married man, or a married man and been with a married woman. Somebody that made them comfortable in their mind. Man, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And somebody, let me tell y'all, some people that know God, they will justify their wrongdoing. Well, they marriage is on rocky ground anyway. They weren't together anyway. They was going through anyway. People love to justify their wrongdoing. Well, him and her wasn't together. He was by his mama. She was by her mama, so they don't count. That's what y'all believe? That's what y'all believe? Y'all believe that when you meet somebody and they still married, just because they ain't together, but they still married. Let something happen to them. Let something happen to them. Because I didn't saw guys that been in a relationship with other women, and when they get pum or they passed away, the wife pop out. And guess who got the final say so? I'm just saying, he done died in his sins. Just because he with you, don't make it right. So you mean to tell me you been with him all these years and y'all been girlfriend and boyfriend and all this going on for years, and you still allow him to be with you knowing he's still married? But you say, oh, I was the old lady. You was the old lady. So can you get in the back of the church? Because right now, the wife here. And the wife got the final say so. I don't care if you have a policy or not. You still got to go to the wife. Unless you know somebody on the outside could get a little death certificate and you could collect your money from the insurance and all that kind of stuff done. Because when somebody passed away, whoever paid for the funeral, they could ask for certain death certificates. But at the end of the day, the wife could hold all that up. I'm just saying. Y'all need to stop sleeping with these white married people and all that. And they still married. I'm sure waiting on my divorce. Because guess what? Ain't nobody going to play with my children, neither my grandchildren. That's what I got going to my grandchildren. I'm just saying. I wish a Negro would. But you can say what you want. When that nigga got them 30,000, he was gone. And you think I'm allow him to get something from me? You think I'm allow him to take from my grandchildren? The devil is the lie, but you gotta dot your I's and cross your T's. Lord forgive me, I was supposed to call today, and I got sidetracked. I'm just saying. So if you know, and some wives out there, some husbands don't want a divorce, some wives don't want a divorce. But I tell you one thing, to y'all side pieces out there, if that person's still married, girl, boy, you ain't got no say so. You can go view the body if the wife wants you to. The wife could have a little private funeral if she wants to. The wife could just cremate him. The wife could make it where y'all ain't got to see nothing. I'm just saying. So y'all could be around here deceiving these little girls, got them thinking, because they're a little side piece and they messing with somebody's husband and all that. Okay. All that's fine and then. You better see him while you can see him if he got a wife. Because if something happened to his dad tomorrow, you ain't going to see him. I'm just saying. And they got some wives that don't care. Some wives just going along to get along. They just holding on, wishing on a wing and a prayer. And somebody's still going to outlive somebody. What you say, my baby? Mama fool. I'm just saying. But I say, you know what? I just want y'all to know. Because a lot of y'all, when I get off alive, I be saying, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all not see? Listen, I'm not bragging on myself. But I am a powerful woman of God. And I can see there had more people on my live when I was being a drama queen with the mess and confusion going on. More people was liking my views, my pictures, and all that. Don't you know? They didn't stop liking my shit. But guess what? I don't care. I don't care if I get one like. This train gonna keep on rolling. Because only what you do for Christ gonna last. This train gonna. I don't care if I get down to one like. That's all that matters. And I be saying, damn. I see all these other people they got. When I be doing my little video, and I be saying my little videos after I ain't seen that one video with 100 views on Instagram. And I say, they really be hating the girl. Girl, I don't care. I don't care what they doing, how they doing. Make your hate or you motivate. The more they hate, the more they dislike, the more Jehovah gonna like, gonna love. See, that's the process. That's part of the test. The enemy wants you to say, well, damn. They liking all them people videos. Nobody ain't anybody person liking all that. Not even the family members. Ain't that something? When I post my videos, and I'm not bragging, I be talking about some powerful stuff because Jehovah give it to me. And when I get off and I see the videos, because I might be on Instagram just strolling, and my little video pop up, 2 likes. I say, I know you lied. 3 likes. I said, oh well. Girl, please. I know more people than that likes the videos. Now, I don't know if somebody trying to block me, but guess what? What God has for me is for me. Whatever y'all trying to do, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. It's already done. What's for me is for me. But when I be on the internet, a lot of people, why a lot of people don't be on her live. You know why? Because I'm talking about something positive. I'm talking about Jehovah. I'm talking about life. And they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. But y'all know the flip side to that. They ain't going to have no other church in a minute. They ain't going to have no other church. Hey, girl. They ain't going to have no other church. So I just want to let y'all know, for y'all that's all on the internet or whatever, be talking about she messed down like her and all that kind of stuff there. I'm not here to judge you. I don't care if you don't like me. I'm not here to judge none of y'all. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do in the streets. Y'all can play church and play like y'all know God and all that. There's so many people out there that using the word of God and they still doing a lot of stuff that they shouldn't be doing. And I'm ashamed of some of the stuff I didn't heard that some of y'all still doing. Y'all still out there double dipping. Y'all double dipping. Y'all playing with Satan and God at the same time. Y'all is. Y'all is. And y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. A lot of y'all too up in age for not wanting to change your life. Too up in age. And let me tell y'all something. If I bring you to it. If I tell you something that Jehovah told me to tell you, don't question it. See, y'all got to learn how to get comfortable when he said, I will supply your each and every need. If he said, I will supply your each and every need, and just because they ain't come right now, or they ain't come last week, I'll say it again. Rejection is protection. So just because the blessing ain't come when you want it, sometimes he be molding us and shaping us and preparing us to see whether or not you gonna break or you gonna hold on and stand on his word. Because guess what? At the end of the day, if you stand on his word, that means you ain't gonna rush the process. That means you're gonna be like, Lord, I ain't gonna, let me say this. We all human. And let me say this. Let me make y'all understand something. Jehovah, God done blessed each and every one of us on here. He done been there for each and every one of us on all these platforms. But the reason why you going through what you're going through right now is because in the midst of him being there for you all the other times, you still doing stuff that you should no longer be doing. See, we want to play God like we want to play it. Well, Lord, I need you right now. And I know you've been there for me right now. But when God bring you out, you forget he bring you out and you go back into doing the same shit. Thank you, Queen. I am so glad that I am so transparent with my life because I could see. But at the end of the day, let me tell y'all got to identify the enemy. The reason why some of y'all ain't y'all didn't grow yet is because y'all don't want to let go of some of y'all bad habits. Some of us still got bad habits. I don't curse the way I used to curse, but I still curse. I still be cursing and I be saying nothing. But I don't do that in front of y'all. But time to time I be cussing. But I gotta I gotta tell my own head to my own self because I come a long way. If you somebody that's always out there fighting and bickering and all used to do all this jacking, all that kind of stuff there. Out of all the things I used to do, all I do is cuss. I think I'm phenomenal. I think I'm a bad girl. If I come from fighting, jacking, robbing, beating, stealing, lying, if I come from all that and all I do right now is curse from time to time, man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. I ain't gonna lie. I am blessed to have Jehovah in my life. So I don't understand why people don't want to, because at the end of the day, To some people, change is good. Change is good. Oh, you think, well, if I swap over, I got an image to prove. I can't do this. The people ain't gonna like me. So who y'all living for? If you afraid to change your life, that means you living for people instead of living for the creator. I'm not living, I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. The world don't validate me. I'm living for Jehovah, even though I'm not perfect, but I'm living for him. Even the church people not perfect, but they ain't going out there stealing, robbing, jacking, backbiting. They still do a little lying. They still do a little, even the church people, they do a little lying. They do a little messy stuff. They do a little talking about people too. That's where the imperfect coming in. But for as them doing stuff, lying, stealing, cheating, backbiting, all that, I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. Now I'm cussing. Yeah, I cuss from time to time. I almost cuss. I mean, I think I cuss like once or twice a day. I'm just saying. That's all I do. I ain't robbing, I ain't jacking, I ain't pum, I ain't doing nothing, I ain't stealing, I ain't doing none of that. So don't judge me. And one day I probably won't say not a curse word at all. But is I'm ever gonna be perfect? Nada. And ain't none of y'all gonna ever be perfect. But y'all can have most peace within yourself if y'all just live right. You ain't gonna never be perfect, but at the end of the day, let me tell y'all something why a lot of y'all still not happy with yourself. Because y'all don't want to bow down. Y'all worrying about other people and y'all image that y'all trying to portray to other people. But once you get away from all that, proving a point to somebody and all that, and you talk to God and you go in your little war room or in the bathroom or outside in your car, something like that, and talk to him and tell him to come in your life, it's going to be like a burden going to be lifted up off you, and you're going to have so much peace within yourself. You know what give you peace? When you can surrender. And you can say, Lord, please forgive me. I know I have sinned and fell short, but please forgive me. That feels so good when you can admit when you was wrong. Why so many people that's out here in the world knowing they didn't wrongfully hurt people, did all kind of stuff to people, but they in denial in their mind. They don't want to accept the fact that they was wrong. Why people, I ain't gonna never say I'm sorry, or I ain't sorry. Okay. You're gonna say it one way or another. He said, every knee, not some of them. He said, every knee. So what makes you exempt? What makes you think you so special that you could tell people you ain't gonna never apologize for what you did to somebody? You might not say it to them, but you gotta say it to him. You want him to forgive you. And you want him to, put his hands on you and protect you and cover you. But at the end of the day, you can't forgive somebody because somebody owe you some money, somebody stole from you. We all did some stuff. I might ain't did what you did, but I guarantee you I did some shit. Did. I bet you. I've been here 60 years. If you tell me you've been here 40 years, you tell me you've been here 50 years, you tell me you've been here 70 years, if you tell me you've been here 30 years, because they got some 30 people that have been through shit way more than people that have been here 60 years. I bet you we all sit together, I could tell you some things, you would be like, well, damn, I went through something like that too. It wasn't exactly like that, but I went through something like that too. We all got something that we deal with in life because none of us is exempt and none of us is perfect. We are imperfect people. So for somebody to judge me or me to judge y'all, why should I judge y'all when that same finger I'm judging y'all with, I got to point it back at myself? I'm just saying, Catherine, why should I judge other people? He said, judge ye and judge not. So if you're going to judge somebody, just know that you're going to be judged too. We all get judged. So just because somebody did something, don't mean that give you the right to judge them on what they did. He said, I seek after the heart of a man. The people that's out there, they got people with money that'll see people that's in need and they can help them and they ain't gonna hurt them not one bit and they wouldn't do it. The most people complain the most is the ones that got money. Well, I can't afford that. Well, I ain't got that. Well, I ain't got that. You've been working for damn near centuries and you always whine about what the hell you ain't got. Just a liar. Some people gonna expire and their money still gonna be here. Somebody gonna find their money in the sofa, in the TV, in the wall, in the chair, under the stove, in the freezer. Somebody gonna get it. So if you that person and you hiding your money and nobody don't know about it, which you can't trust everybody, somebody gonna get it. I'm just saying. But a lot of y'all be thinking that somebody could judge you. Ain't nobody could judge you. Whatever you do with your life, that's your life. If that's the life you chose to live, just be prepared for the consequences and the repercussion. But I ain't gonna, you know what? I'm gonna judge you. At one time, I used to judge people too. I was judgmental. And I had to, until I look at myself and say, girl, you don't have the right to judge nobody. Don't act like it was clean in front of your door all the time. See, you got to learn certain things in life so you could be ready for society, for the world, and stay. Because he going to come and say, oh, you judging? Oh, you feel like you better? Well, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to allow this to go on in your life or in your family. I ain't judging nobody. All I be saying, you know what, Lord? If it got a mother out there and she feel like she got to steal for her children, have mercy on us, oh, Lord. Whatever people got to do, I ain't judging them. If some people got to steal to eat, some people got to steal whatever they got to do, I ain't judging. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They got people do stuff and they go to God and they say, Lord, I'm sorry. Because at the moment, they let me tell you something. They strength and they believe is not strong enough to believe that God is going to provide for them at that moment. A lot of people don't believe that at this moment, I just had to take it. Because somebody's saying, no, well, I don't want to steal it, but God, when you're coming. Some people, they feel like they can't wait on God. Like, God, I need to eat this Snicker right now. I'm just gonna put it in my purse because I need to eat it. And they say when you eat a Snicker, you get full. So I need to get full right now. But what we got to realize as human beings is everything that we do every day, God already know exactly what we're gonna do before we do it. He knew you was gonna eat and steal a Snicker. He knew he was gonna, and at the end of the day, he gonna forgive you for stealing the Snicker. But he gonna tell you, don't keep stealing the Snickers. Because one of these times you're gonna steal a Snicker and somebody gonna see you and they're gonna clean you. He be giving us warning. And he gonna tempt you because he didn't tempt me a lot of times. And I say, nope, ain't doing it. I done rolled out the store with stuff on my lap and got to the car. And I looked down, say, nope. Somebody said, well, they ain't see you. I say, he saw me. They might ain't see me, but he saw me. And it's a lot of stuff that we be dealing with and stuff like that. And you be wanting God to come right then and there or whatever, and God don't come right there. So we get frustrated. Well, and say that God said he'll supply my each and every need. And it been a week and it been two. Well, where God at? He coming when he wants to. And whenever he come, he always on time. Not because you want him to come now. Did you come to him when he wanted you to come to him? If God said, I want all y'all to come to me right now, I want y'all to leave everything behind that y'all doing or y'all done did. I want you to stop doing everything that you're doing right now, and I need y'all to come to me right now. Is y'all ready? Is y'all gonna stop doing everything? Because some of y'all not. Because y'all think y'all the Alpha and Omega. If he say, my daughter, I need you right now, you're going to second guess if that's him. Well, I don't think that was God. And then he's going to tell you again, I need you right now. And then you're gonna second guess again. Oh, that wasn't God. That probably was that somebody was telling me that. No, that's Jehovah telling you he ready for you to change your life. But no, you in denial because you want to continue to doing the things that you've been doing because you comfortable like that. Well, I wasn't comfortable like that. I wasn't comfortable. And nothing I was doing, I was comfortable. Checking and doing all this kind of stuff that I was doing what I want to do. Give me your money. Matter of fact, give me your wallet, your drawers, and your pants. Yeah, me. And wasn't scared. And I pull up on site. Saying, why you took my money? Because I want to. And what? Tell me they ain't ignorant. Yeah, I took your money. And what? You'll give me my money back? Nope. All right, then. You can keep it is. Thinking I got away with it. Days later. Well, where my money at? Damn, somebody hit me. Somebody hit you for the money you took from somebody else. There you go. So keep on thinking that y'all getting away when y'all literally just getting by. None of us get away with nothing that we do. I don't care who you is, you are not exempt. So you can lie to some of the people all the time, but you can't lie to Jehovah. See, this internet fools a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all on the outside looking in and y'all believing everything that y'all see on this internet. The internet then played mind games with a lot of y'all. A lot of these people on the internet made y'all think they was beefing, make y'all think they was going at it. And it's all a mind game because all of them in cahoots together. But not all the people that's playing games with each other. I don't hear nothing. I barely hear. I ain't gonna say not none of them. I barely hear any of them talking about saving anybody's soul or doing what Jehovah want them to do. All they thinking about is likes and views and going viral and what celebrity they know and who close to the celebrity and all that. No, let's talk about did you save somebody's soul? Did you tell somebody about Jehovah? No, and that's because you're not practice what don't talk about it if you ain't gonna be about it. Don't tell me about Jehovah, about God, when at the end of the day, you still doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing. You still backbiting, you're still lying, you're still cheating, you're still sleeping with somebody's husband or somebody's wife. You're still doing all of that in some. And now you want to quote the scriptures out the Bible about God? Wow. That's diabolical. It's so many people. It's so many young people that's drinking alcohol now. A lot of young people, you know why a lot of young people drinking alcohol? Because they evil and deceitful, some of them. And they getting drunk because they trying to make up excuses for the way that they treat their parents. They know they're not right, so they think if they get a drink or two, they can ease the pain. But once the alcohol start melt it off, now you're back to reality. Now you're back to your same old you. I ain't never seen so many youngsters drink alcohol in my life like they do. I didn't saw them drink the vodka straight down, the Cheeto straight down, the 1800 straight down. And I'd be like, well, damn. They be taking shots after shots after shot. They be taking shots after shots, and I be saying, well, damn. That's because they weary. They ain't getting no sleep. The wicked don't get no sleep. Because the wicked got to wake up the next day and prove to y'all and make an image and prove to the people around the world that they somebody that they not. So the image is people got to come on the internet and make believe that they're someone or something that they're not. See, a lot of these young girls that follow me, they got mothers, they got grandmothers, they got aunties and uncles. And I do believe in my heart that some of my aunties and uncles then lied to them about me. They done told a lie about my lifestyle and the things that I used to do. Because somebody say, oh, you wasn't nothing nice. No, I wasn't that nice, because at the end of the day, I was that little red girl with pom-poms, and they thought by me being a little red girl with pom-poms fine and pretty, they can play with me. But they ain't know this little red girl was fire. I'm just saying. They always stereotype you anyway. The red girls get more disliked than anything, with the high yellow and all that kind of, and a possum blowing all that. But I'm just an ordinary girl. But a lot of these young girls, they hear my story and they think it's a game. But it ain't no game. Not at all. Everything I say I live, everything I say I did that and some. I got people that can come up here and vouch for that. And I come on this internet and try to talk to these young girls, and they got somebody trying to block me. I feel it in my spirit. They got somebody trying to block me from getting to these young girls and young boys. Somebody right in the middle, people that ask them, is there any way you can get in touch with this lady? We need this lady, or we need this lady. And you know what? They be like, no, how can you not get it? And they got people that sent me messages, and I don't understand how Instagram could tell you can follow 7,000 people. That's your limit. And then other people be trying to follow me, and I can't follow them back. Some people just thinking I'm not following, but they got a limit on each and every one of us. Some of y'all got a lot of followers, and y'all follow some people, but at the end of the day, they got me at a standstill. You can't follow them people back, huh? Or I got 30-some thousand people, and I can't follow them. And some people be following me, but I can't even follow them back. And people, like I had a nephew that said, Auntie, I followed you and you don't follow me back, so I unfollowed you. I'm like, what are you talking about? Instagram got it so where I can't follow nobody back. That's why I got 2 pages. I didn't want 2 pages. I got an extra page on Instagram so people could follow me and I could follow them back. I'm just saying. But it's okay. It's okay. What I don't want y'all to do is pass judgment on people that y'all really don't know. And don't believe everything that y'all hear. Because one thing about AMAs, if I say it's a spade, it's a spade. I'm not coming on the internet to fabricate, make up stories, make up lies for likes and views. I'm coming on here to make a difference in somebody's life. To let somebody know this what I've been through, this what I did. Ain't no good gonna come out. If you chose to live your life the way I used to live my life, you're gonna be unhappy. I almost lost my life several times. A lot of y'all don't know about Russian roulette. Me and my sister, we played Russian roulette in the house. The guy lost his life. He fell right into my lap. I saw him close his eyes and had his last breath. Years later, I got Pum right in front of the same house. For y'all who don't know the story. It was me and my sister. And then his sister came on one of my lives on Facebook and called herself trying to go. She was a little bitty girl. She didn't even know what happened. And she said, yeah, the detective say you and your sister didn't have, the Pum residue on you. And girl, I would have never unalived your brother. I would have never unalived this man, because this young man we was like best friends. It was him, me, and my sister. So at the end of the day, I be trying to talk to these young girls and talk to these young boys about life. And they got a lot of young people that really look up to me. They got real, real love for me. But it's the older parents that be lying. It's the older aunties that be lying because they let that jealousy sit in. And a lot of these young girls, older women around my age, and some of them a little younger, 5 years younger, they grew up behind me, but they still got jealous and animosity. They always been like dislike me. And when they got a little something, because most of them ain't never had, and they got a little something, little name brands and all that, now they think they shit don't stink. But girl, at the end of the day, I ain't never did you nothing. A lot of people going along to get along. Well, I'm going that side because I don't like her. I'm going to go on that side because I don't like him. They go against the grain because, oh, I like her. I grew up with her man, her husband and my husband, they best friends and all that. So now you didn't pick the side on being with your husband, best friend, old lady, when at the end of the day, y'all don't even like each other. The live gonna end on Instagram and I'm gonna come back. A lot of y'all don't even like each other, but y'all go along to get along. And it's sad to say that's the world that we live in. But I ain't going along to get along with nobody. Not at all. I'm not selling my soul to nobody. I'm going to do exactly what Jehovah want me to do. I'm going to continue living my life the way I should live my life. I'm not going to be worrying. I'm not going to be stressing. And I'm not going to worry about things that's out of my control. I'm not doing it. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing it. Get somebody else to do it. Some people want you to live your life suitable for them. But at the end of the day, I got to do what's best for me. When you sacrifice and you done came from a mighty long way, you supposed to be focusing on him, you, and everything else will be added unto. You ain't got to focus on nobody else. Focus on getting your life right, living your life a certain way. Because at the end of the day, I done been through all the jealousy, the animosity, the backbiting, the talk about me. I ain't worrying about none of that. See, as you grow in life and you realize that life gonna be lifing, you're gonna be sitting in your car, sitting home and saying, you know what? Man, my life done passed me by. All the while I was worrying about how other people feel about me. Now I'm damn near in my 50s and I'm damn near in my 60s. Don't let life pass you by. Because time ain't waiting on nobody. Time ain't waiting on none of y'all. Oh, y'all trying to I got an image I got to prove to somebody and this and that. I do have an image I got to prove to somebody. And my image is living for Jehovah. Because I know I ain't going to make it in the wilderness. And I'm talking about if somebody out there play with me in the wilderness, they ain't going to survive. So I ain't going out there. And I ain't trying to be no wolves in sheep clothes. So long as you trying to get your life right, we good. But if you won't be out there in the wilderness with him, her, and them and all that, and all the wicked and all that, well, go right along. Because I'm not doing it. I'm not selling my soul to nobody on the internet. I'm not selling my soul to nobody off the internet. So if you think you coming over here to try to get me to sell my soul, nah, you can pass me up. I'll pass. Because only what you do for Christ gonna last. All that other shit ain't gonna last. That shit gonna perish. Y'all living a lie, not me. I ain't living a lie. That's why when I get in the fuss with somebody on the internet or whatever, and they say, "Oh, girl, you this and that." Girl, you can't say nothing I ain't already said. You can't tell the people nothing about me that I ain't already told them. Except it's some things that I ain't never told, but they don't know that. They only know what they know. And if you know, you know. Look, you won't go on the internet and call me messy and you don't like me and all that kind of stuff there. And it was a lot of them. I didn't tell them don't like me, but I don't care. Because some of y'all don't like y'all damn self. Because if y'all did, y'all would live y'all life right. Y'all living day by day. I'm living to please Jehovah. I'm on a whole nother level. And I'm still going to enjoy my life in the process. So y'all keep on being over there with the wicked. I'm going to be over here with the blessed people. Anybody want to come on the blessed side? You're more than welcome. Anybody want to strive to live right? You're more than welcome. The naysayers, the haters, the wicked people, y'all can stay over there. I'm going to stay over here and drink my water and my business and say what I want to say, what Jehovah want me to say. I ain't in competition with nobody on the internet since they say the little people. I'll be the little people for now, and they mine. But let me tell y'all how deep this is. When they say the little people, you know what? I'm the queen. This the big people over here. This the big people over here. Because he said the last should be first and the first should be last. And if he said only what you do for Christ gonna last, and this only what I'm doing for Christ. If it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? If it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? That's why I don't worry about nobody. Y'all gotta get up in your mind. Some of y'all delusional. You gotta stop focusing on other people, worrying about how other people gonna accept you or feel about you or what they're gonna say about you. When you put your clothes on, the most important thing to do when you put your clothes on is look in the mirror at yourself and say, damn, I look good. That's a lot of confidence. But if you look in the mirror and you like calling yourself, oh, I ain't this and I ain't that, and I ain't this, and you believing, I didn't start some real, Lord forgive me, I ain't gonna say everybody pretty in the world, because they got some real ugly people with beautiful, beautiful hearts on the inside. And they got some people that was born certain ways, and them people got high self-esteem. They ain't worrying about what nobody say about them. They ain't worrying about what nobody feel about them. Because at the end of the day, he allowed them to know that in spite of your imperfection, in spite of the way that you look on the outside, you still are a beautiful person. So you think I worry about me? I'm in a wheelchair. But the only difference between me and a lot of women is I can't walk. He set me down. But I can cook, I can clean, I can make a man feel like a man need to feel. And at the end of the day, I ain't out there searching. He said when a man finds, I ain't out there looking. I ain't lurking. But at the end of the day, and guess what? I ain't settling for no any man either. Just to say I got a man. I ain't going along to get along either. Well, I need to go along to get along because he's a man. Nah, I'm comfortable in my own skin. I got peace within myself. How many of y'all got peace within yourself? All the while you had him or you had her, y'all fussing everything. Y'all fussing over money. Y'all fussing over this. Y'all fussing over that. Y'all fussing over somebody being disrespectful. They fussing over the children being disrespectful, not listening, not cleaning the house, not doing this, not doing that. It's so much peace on this side. And then when you get peace within yourself, it's time for you to talk to the little ones. Even when your grandchildren come to your house, it's time for you to sit down and talk to them about Jehovah. It's time for you to teach your grandchildren how to pray before they go to sleep. It's time for you to teach your granddaughter or your daughter how to put a little pad on because she's 10 and 11, 12 years old and about to get her monthly. She shouldn't get it at school and don't know what she got to do when she get it. When you see her little body developing, she getting a little knobs up there, she getting a little fine little hair down there, it's time for you to have that talk. I know you don't want to and you don't feel like it. But they got 11-year-old little girls with periods. And they ain't got nobody to talk to them. What about the men that's raising children and he a single man parent? I'm just saying. What about the man that's raising his little daughters or raising somebody else's children or raising children and he don't know what to do? He don't know how to talk to them. They should have that in schools. Schools should tell these little girls about certain things, the ones who, especially the ones who don't have a mother. Hey, my baby. Thank you. I'm just saying, I'm not here to judge nobody. But I guarantee you, in this life, before you leave this earth, you either going to get with this or you're going to get with that. But this is where it's at. All that other stuff out there, all that wickedness out there, all that lying, that backbiting, all that, here, I ain't going to lie to y'all. Some of y'all, God done bless y'all with good friends. Some of y'all done had friends that then gave y'all money, that then bless y'all with money. Some of y'all got so-called friends that then bought y'all with money. Some of y'all got friends like that. Some of y'all got friends that give y'all parties and do stuff for y'all and buy y'all stuff for y'all birthday and all that. Somebody ain't got a friend like that. So if God bless you with friends and people that love you as your friends and been friends with them for decades and all that, why would you trade that in for a one-night stand? There's no more loyalty out here. It's all about whoever got the most money. A lot of people, they've been bid. It's like going to an auction, the highest bidder. And some of y'all been bid and somebody bought y'all and y'all owe them. That's why some of y'all not talking about certain people on the internet. Because they got something on y'all. Well, we ain't gonna talk about her. We ain't gonna talk about him. Because they got it going on. Oh, they the man, they got it on lock. On lock where? On lock in New Orleans? Y'all got it on lock in New Orleans? So the people that got it on lock in New Orleans, is they talking about Jehovah? Is they talking about God? Because I be listening to people be saying, oh, well, they got it on lock down there in New Orleans. That's temporarily. Only what you do for Christ gonna last. All that other shit they talking, they just bumping their gum. Got the wicked believing that the wicked gonna win. No, they not. They deceiving everybody. That's why they're going back and forward, back and forward. We talking about this one, talking about that one, worrying about this one, worrying about that one. And some of the things they say on their platforms is very degrading and disrespectful. But y'all, ain't nobody gonna make me dislike her. Ain't nobody gonna make me dislike him. I ain't never seen so much disrespect in my life on the internet. And the internet ain't never always been in my life. People be disrespecting y'all in your face. How you gonna talk to me some any kind of way? How y'all let people talk to y'all any kind of way? I don't get that. You don't pay my bills. You don't help me. You don't give me nothing. So you not finna sit on the internet and talk to me no kind of way. A lot of y'all be on the internet where people be degrading certain people, talking down on certain people. Yeah, some stuff be fun and games. And I know when somebody's serious and they not, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't want money like that. I ain't selling my soul. I ain't degrading you to get to where I want to be. A lot of people be saying it ain't about $1. It is. To each and every one of them that's on the internet, a lot of people, most of the people that's on the internet, it's about $1. And they're not even realizing that they selling their soul. That's why he said, what profits a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Everybody wants something, but at the end of the day, who y'all giving? You want something, you want something, you want something. Who y'all giving to? Who y'all giving back to? I'm going to wait. I'm going to say this. Thank y'all for the likes and the views. Jehovah is not pleased with everything that's going on the internet. And I was looking at them in the barbershop with Monster dancing like he a stripper. And they dancing in a barbershop. And in my mind, I'm saying, I didn't saw the barbershop with a lot of interviews and all of them was men. And at one time I saw the bounce community, with a lot of your bounce, rappers and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I didn't saw stuff at the barbershop with different men, trying to come together and all that kind of stuff there. You know what I'm saying? And I say, damn, I be contacting people. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I say, you know what? Me as a woman, I be saying, I contact a female with a beauty salon. And I say, I would love to come there when your girl's there. Just give me a call and we can do a little podcast in there. I ain't never get no answer back. Okay, I ain't mad. I contact somebody else at the barbershop. And I was like, because you what? Trina. Married 54 years and still doing my wifely duty. That's what I'm talking about. So I contact the barber too. I'm like, so, but one thing, let me tell you one thing about me. God allowed me to know not to run behind nobody. I am who he created me to be. I'm the star. Whether they want to believe it or not, Jehovah say, you a queen, you the star. You ain't got to worry about, you said it one time, you put it out there one time, don't say it no more. He said, people going to be flocking at your feet. People going to be coming to you. You ain't got to run behind nobody because your name speak volume. And at the end of the day, the reason why my name speak volume is because of him. Not because of worldly, material things, worldly possessions and all that. It's because my name speak volume because of the person who I am, who he created me to be. But at the end of the day, I be saying, I've been trying to put something together for the women. And, well, we going to do this, we going to do this. You know what God say? You do it out there. But God going to do it in his time. And it's going to be phenomenal. But when I saw them in the bar, I was like, well, damn. I don't really know Monster, like Governor Monster. I don't really know him like that. I just met him through the internet or whatever. But I say, they look like they was having some fun in there, some strip type shit in there. And nowadays, you don't know the men from the real men from the real men. You don't know if he this way or he this way. Now you can't even tell who flip-flopping. You can't tell if they go that way or they don't go that way. It's just a chance some of y'all taking and y'all willing to take it, and I ain't one of them. I said, well, damn, all the men in there, and all of them was having them a damn good time, and just watching another man rolling his ass and rolling, and they just was laughing, and it was like a standoff, like a challenge and all that. And I was like, okay. I said, well, damn. Why us as women can't come together civilized? I understand a lot of y'all, I'm not y'all favorite. But I ain't got to be y'all favorite. I'm his favorite. I be hearing y'all talking about, oh, this one and this and that. And not one time. It's only certain people that acknowledge me for being a queen that I am. But some people think you're a queen because of what you have, your persona, you got money, so that you get that title automatically. When you got a queen over here, then put in a lot of work. See, we got a lot of queens in New Orleans that ain't never had a crown on their head. But we came with a crown. So she not a queen because her money not long. She not a queen because her money, but us queens here, we paid the way. But we don't get called a queen. Because we got a lot of queens, I'm going to say it again, in New Orleans who paid the way. Oh, and well, I guess I ain't gonna say me because I guess some of the other queens they consider as the little queen. Good thing that I know who I am and whose I am. I've been wearing a crown. I don't need no crown on my head, or my money ain't gotta validate me. I know who I am and whose I am. I'm just saying. Some people gotta pay their way. Well, let me pay this to be the queen. Some people was born a queen. Whether they're a queen at a second line, at a hall, at a ball, whatever, you was already initiated as a queen. Because who make the rules in New Orleans? Who make the rules in New Orleans? Because y'all making the rules and y'all getting outside of the guidelines. Y'all didn't change the rule to who got more money. Well, you ain't put in no work, but if you got a little money, you could be the queen. You ain't put in no work, but if you got a little money, you could be the king. So, what about all these people that then paid the way for the culture? Then paid the way And now they got somebody that just not coming, then skip all the people that done been here before them. You're letting all these people pass judgment and talk about the night ward, talk about the sex ward, talk about at one time it was uptown, they queens, they kings was from uptown, the ones from downtown was downtown. There's no way possible a queen that's downtown was a queen from uptown. A king that's downtown was never a king uptown. Oh, it's all about who got the most money. You want to be a queen? You want to be a king? Yeah, you know he got that dope money, you know. But it's all about who gonna make who's second line look good. Oh well, we gonna get her, cause she gonna make the second line look good. And then y'all got people that was the queens decades ago, decades ago, decades ago. Can y'all give the people who paid the way? Yeah, who paid the way? Can y'all give them an opportunity? Or their money might not be long. They might not have enough money to buy $100,000, $10,000, $900,000, $20,000 dress, $10,000 dress. But at the end of the day, we had some fun without the $10,000 dresses. Because I remember when we used to parade. My little sister Sunshine was the queen. My little brother was the king. I remember that. And ain't nobody was spending no $20,000, $30,000. And I remember all the things we had. So if I ever be a queen, I'm bringing it back. Gotta go nowhere and get. Oh well, that dress was the same dress that was 10,000, 20,000. They got a seamstress somewhere in New Orleans could have made the same dress for less than that. Do y'all not see? All right. The people that dresses up for the floats and all that kind of stuff, the queens and all that, they go out of town, they go different places, and they spend their money when they come down to that. I thought the money supposed to stay within the city. Because when we used the second line, and I was with the Lady Money Wasters, and it was my mom and them over the Lady Money Wasters, at the end of the day, everything we did, it stood in the city. We ain't go spend money and get dresses out of town and they order certain things from Gacho shoes and all that kind of stuff. And our suits was made and all that kind of stuff there. Our corsages, our fans and all that. Everything was from the city and the money was being supported. People were supporting people in the city. So it was enough for everybody to make money. From the fans, from the corsage, from the outfits. Changing the 1 to 2 time. My mom and them started all that. At one stop, they got on one thing. Then when we get to another stop, just before the last stop, we come out with something else. But now we got all these other generations, and they thinking they running shit, and they don't go like that. They picking who they. Oh well, I just want her to be the queen. Can you afford to be the queen? Because when we had kings and queens, they had suppers, they had dances, they had parties. Now y'all having shit that don't even make no sense, some of y'all. So y'all just doing whatever y'all want to do. Y'all going along to get along. Somebody got to say, well, can you just make somebody, you can make my wife the queen? Yeah, they're going to make your wife the queen because you got that bread. Can you make my husband the king? Yeah, he'll be the king because he got that bread. He got A-Rap money. So that means the culture and the people that been doing this, they get left out. I got a lot of people I can name that should have been the queen in New Orleans. And I'm talking about people that been second line. I ain't talking about because of their money loan or because, she should be the queen. Half of them don't even know how to second line. Half of them don't even know how to do a 1-2 step. I ain't talking about because you got money, y'all can pick who y'all want to be the queen. I'm talking about somebody that can pay the weight. It's sad. And I'm going to pause as some of y'all in the 6th ward. It's a disgrace how y'all skipped over all the people that paid the way. We got a lot of people from New Orleans, a lot of girls that done paid the way. You know, Claude got their little picnic coming up this weekend and all that kind of stuff. I could point out a lot of females that should have been a queen that paid the way for second lines. And I don't care if their money ain't long. They ain't even get an invite. That's how much disrespect y'all got to the culture. Y'all doing what y'all want to do, how y'all want to do it. Do anybody remember that my mama was a lady money waster? Does anybody remember that? Do anybody know that my mama was a part of the lady money wasters? Her and Miss Lurs Nelson and her and Gwen and my mama was over the money with the lady money wasters. Miss Barbara Rome, bless her heart, she not here anymore. Mr. Tuba Fat, bless her heart, they not here anymore. But I ain't never heard nobody say, well, let me give Miss Ann her flowers. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Because they ain't like y'all don't know. Ain't like y'all don't know and say, you know what? We going to get back to the veterans who made the way. Who then took over the money and say, oh, so is this the original money wasters? Is this the original? So is the original people, if the original people still alive, why y'all didn't give them their flowers while they still alive? Since y'all won't be like y'all running shit. Y'all the ones who running shit don't even second line, don't even know how to second line. But y'all forgot about the old people, the older people that done paid the way. And now y'all just letting people, well, you want to be the queen? You ain't put in no work. So you could just come from uptown. Miss Ruby, yeah. You can come from uptown. If your money long or your dude, he the man, he can go downtown and say, you know what, you think my old lady could be the queen this year? And you know what they're going to say? Yeah, you got 20 racks. You got 30 racks. Come on. I'm just saying. It don't take $20, $30, $40,000 to be beautiful at a second line. It don't take all that. It got to be in you. That shit can't just be on you. That shit got to be in you. And a lot of y'all put that shit on. Y'all didn't earn that. Somebody gave y'all that spot. I ain't earned that shit, and I ain't no hater. They gave it to y'all because they feel like that was going to make them look good. And y'all did. But did y'all earn it? Did y'all work for it? Did y'all come back and support the whole city? What y'all doing or what y'all did after y'all became the king and queen? Because I'm still waiting on what y'all doing. Because all that was for the moment. That was for the moment. But see, Jehovah don't sleep. Because all the people that paid the way, and y'all changed the culture and y'all doing what y'all want to do and all that kind of shit there, at the end of the day, guess what? Guess what? The queens that's queens, they paid for that spot. That wasn't, oh, we pick you. No, we pick your money. We pick your money. The smartest one out the clique. See, when Super backed up and chose not to be the queen, Super, I'm going to say this. She thought about all the money she was going to be wasting for one day. See, while they was talking that shit about Super probably couldn't afford it, the devil is a lie. If she really wanted to be the queen, she still could have. But Super don't seem like, to me, like she that immaterialistic where she'll have her priorities mixed up. That was a smart move for Super. You mean to tell me I could be y'all queen, but you telling me I got to give you 20,000 or I got to give you 30,000 for this, or it's 4,000 for the float and all this. So you're going to spend all this money on one day and you still got to live. When I'm going to be honest with y'all, it don't cost that much to be no beautiful queen. I'm amazed. I could tell you, I can make you look like a beautiful queen, and it ain't gonna cost you no $30,000, no $20,000. I'm just saying, because you got to know how to put that shit on. So the same shit that y'all be wearing, and y'all go buy, oh, this $20,000 dress, and this and that. And when we was coming up, ain't nobody was worrying about what nobody paid for their clothes. Nobody had no price on their head or what their clothes costed and all that shit. We weren't worrying about that shit. We was worrying about hitting the streets looking good. And I kid you not, I raised my right hand to Jehovah. All our shit came from Maison Blanc, Gachos, DH Home, all that, and we was fly. But I tell you what, it wasn't no. It was like our clothes all together back then. Our clothes was like $300-$400, and that's not including changing clothes. Shoes $100 and some dollars. Outfit, material, everything, and yeah, no more than $200-$300. Ain't nobody want to spend no $5,000-$6,000 and all that kind of shit there. Nobody wasn't doing that. But now, since y'all think y'all in control, y'all doing what y'all want to do at some of these second lines. And guess what God gonna do? He gonna slow y'all roll, because everybody ain't got that kind of money to waste like that. That y'all waste a lot of money that y'all ain't gonna never get back. Wow. Somebody sitting down still saying, damn, I'm still paying on this dress. I'm still paying on this crown. I'm still paying on this. Half of them don't own none of that shit. And if they do own it, what they doing with it? I'll wait. Looking at it. Oh yeah, I was all that for the moment. Ain't nothing like being a king or the queen and you still got money in your pocket and you don't owe nobody. You ain't got to pay the loan people back within 5 years. Yeah, I said it. Y'all want me to say it again? Ain't nothing wrong with being the king or the queen. After the parade, you still got a few dollars and you don't owe nobody nothing. I'm just saying. I'll just sit back and who y'all picking for the queen this year? Somebody old man that got somebody that got a little money, a little change, a little old money, the dope money. Who gonna be the king? Who gonna be the queen this year? Somebody old lady, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, or the husband, the wife that got a little money. Because y'all know sooner or later, I'm gonna take my glasses off while I sit it. Sooner or later, the money train gonna run out. And it ain't gonna be about the money no more. Because people ain't got no money like that. Trump, they made it a little hard. So some of y'all need to hold on to that money. But I tell you what, you ain't got to spend all that money to be a beautiful queen. So all us waiting. We waiting to see who's gonna be the queen. Because y'all gotta find, y'all say y'all gotta step y'all game up. Well, y'all gotta find y'all another dope boy. Well, who y'all gonna find y'all a rapper? Y'all gonna find y'all a little celebrity? Y'all just gonna put somebody, y'all working on somebody? Okay. Oh, y'all gonna get somebody who a man was a dope man? And he gonna pay for her to be the queen? Or y'all gonna get somebody, oh, I got an idea y'all gonna get. Y'all gonna get somebody who in that spotlight. Y'all gonna get a rapper. Y'all gonna get somebody to rap. Some rappers don't want to spend that kind of money. Everybody don't want to spend that kind of money. But y'all gonna get somebody. If y'all gotta tell them, you know what, we just gonna break the price down. But you ain't gotta spend too much money. Y'all just want them just to make y'all look good. So I think I got an idea. I think I got an idea of who y'all might try to get to be y'all queen and king this year. I'm gonna see if I'm right. But I got an idea. Because y'all running out of time and out of people. I'm just saying. Clock that T. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Y'all want people to spend all that money? Mm-mm. I'm just saying. Y'all working on somebody? Y'all ready to ask somebody? And if that be the people, I think, I'm going to say y'all, I told y'all, that's the people I thought. Because it's all about money. So they got to find a new money train. And if they got money and they'll show off, they got money to waste, they got A-rap money, they got dope money, they going to show off. And they going, oh yeah, my wife could be the queen. Because she always wanted to be the queen. So it got to be an ex somebody. Somebody, some drug man, some dude, his wife, and somebody that got a little braid. They looking. They got an idea. Because they're trying to hold up to their expectation. It's an image that they're trying to prove to people. Like, oh, we coming with it. We waiting to see who the next king and queen. We waiting to see who's going to spend their money. Dumb, 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 dumb. We waiting to see. I'm just saying, the next victim. Because it's all about a show. Now, I've been seeing some beautiful queens lately at this little second line, and they ain't been over the top. And they still been beautiful. But since y'all got a point to prove, y'all got to find y'all little rappers. You don't get y'all a rapper. You don't get y'all a singer. Y'all gonna get somebody who in the spotlight. We waiting. And we waiting patiently. And if that's who I thought it would be, I'm going to tell y'all that. There you go. But it ain't nobody that's in the culture. Ain't that something? It ain't nobody who used the second line with us all these years. They took all that from us. Ain't nobody, ain't Patrice, ain't April, ain't Tammy, it ain't me, ain't none of us that paid the way. We already know that. Ain't none of us. But it's somebody who husband had a little change, still got a little change. And they're going to pay for the spot. So y'all be on the lookout. Because there's somebody that got a little change. And they ain't dealing no more. They got clean money now. So whoever going to be the next queen, I'm talking about for the queen and king for the 6 World Steppers. They're ex. There was ex out there. Their ex made money. There was ex in the streets. Their ex not out the street. Watch what I tell them. If it ain't that one, it's somebody else. I got another idea. It's about three or four people on my list. It's mighty quiet. It's mighty quiet. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Yeah. He right about now. We in June. We would have got a little whiff of who the next queen and king. We ain't get that whiff yet. Because they building their case. We ain't get that. We ain't get that yet. Because just because they got it don't mean they want to spend it like that. They didn't ask people and people thought about it and be like, I don't think I want to spend my money like that. $20,000, $30,000. That's a lot of money for one day. If I ever meet somebody queen, I'm not spending no $30,000, $40,000 to impress y'all. I ain't got to spend that much and I'll be beautiful. So whoever the next queen, if you ain't got it like that, girl, you ain't got to spend that much money. Don't be no fool. Don't be dumb. Don't try to keep up with all the other queens. They was beautiful. They spent all that money, but they ain't had to. They was in competition. I ain't in competition with nobody. I'm gonna stay in my lane. But everybody come out there and say, damn, she sure was beautiful. It went no 10,000. It went no 20,000. Well, damn, because the money could stay in around in the city, in the culture. If you went and bought a dress from Texas, a dress from Atlanta, a dress from Memphis, a dress from out of California somewhere, you took the money out the city. Because when our queens got dresses, they got their dresses made here in the city. I'm just saying. Or then let the people come in and just change everything. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Your uncle was with all the Jolly Bunches, and my mama and my auntie used to make the baskets and the basket and stuff, and they shirts and ties and nice shoes, and they rule, baby. Yes, they did, Nate. Yes, they did. So to all y'all thinking it's got to be like that, and then let me tell y'all what they do. So the people who can't afford all that, they call them trash. Oh, cause y'all had the big old floats and the trails that's around the corner. That make y'all better than the people who didn't have all that? Not to me. If you was beautiful, you was beautiful. I don't care if you was riding in a Bentley. I don't care if you pull up in a Rolls Royce. I don't care if you was beautiful. You was beautiful. It ain't about how much money you spend, because now they making it about a fashion show and how much money you spend. But I know some people. I saw some beautiful some beautiful dresses with all these little girls went to the prom, and some of them dress wasn't no $10,000 or $20,000. But some of y'all looking for that same image, and now people ain't got it like that. And some people who got it like that ain't trying to waste their money. You'll be smart if you ain't wasting your money like that. I'm just saying, you're wasting your money for one day when you still could be beautiful. But y'all know when they have second lines where people come to see. Y'all know what it is. People come out there to enjoy themselves. They come to see how you dress. Some people, I didn't saw second line. I was like, you know what? And shut up. Some people can't do a 1, a 2, or 3 step, but they still a part of the second line. But at the end of the day, some shit I didn't saw was a disgrace. I didn't saw some second lines look like, I said, now where they going with them? And just shut up. I didn't saw some second lines was a hot mess. And I said, you know what? That's them. That's their style. That's how they dress. That's them. Some people out there, you can't tell them nothing. But they was out there enjoying themselves. They spent their money. And they just looked at old lady and old men. And I'm just saying, I'm drinking water and I ain't minding my business. And some people, and they ain't spent a lot of money and it was beautiful. And y'all can say what y'all want, but I'm trying to figure out one of the second lines from the night was the queen was beautiful. They was beautiful. And they ain't spend all that money and all that shit there. Everybody don't have to spend all that kind of money there to be beautiful like that. And some of y'all be talking that shit. Some of y'all talk about certain second lines and certain second lines y'all don't talk about. But some second lines I saw, they was a hot mess. They done in some second lines, they have the same shit day after year after year after year, and they got the same old material, the old lady material, and all that shit. Some of y'all look like old ladies when y'all be in some of them second lines. I'm just saying. Some of that shit don't be adding up. Certain material is old lady material. I'm an old lady, but I ain't wearing that old lady shit. Some of that shit don't need a crease in it. Some of y'all, just because y'all older ladies, don't mean that y'all have to get y'all shit made like old ladies. And I just be saying, you know what? Just keep it to yourself because they're going to say you hate. How? That's why a lot of them ain't want me in their second line, because I'm not gonna dress up like an old lady. I'm not. I'm not finna put that old lady shit on. I'm not finna put that old lady material on. If I can't pass my put my in and say, you know what? Can we just change it up a little bit? Well, rejection is protection. I'm glad they didn't put me in. A lot of them didn't put me in a second line. Some of y'all need to change that shit up. Some of y'all, that same old material y'all been wearing for centuries, that same old lady look, some of y'all got to get away from that shit, man. Just because you're an older lady don't have to mean that you need to look like an older lady. You could look like a classy lady. Because guess what? Some of that shit I be saying, you know what? That ain't it. That's not it. But I'm going to just drink water and no, I'm not. So y'all do what y'all want. Them people, everybody can't afford all that expensive shit and all that. You ain't got to you ain't got to be able to afford that expensive shit. But I be saying in my mind, well, damn, who created that? And who came up with that idea? And who sketched that? And who chose to make that? And who picked them shoes out? And just shut up. That's why they don't like you, girl. And just shut up. That's why they don't like you. Just shut up. Nope. I be sad. And I be in the bed and I be watching at the second line. And I say, nah, they wrong for that. Now, who picked that out? Now, who said, and I heard the people, oh, y'all clean, y'all cold as it. Yeah, it was cold. It was cold and hot at the same time. And it was not. I'm just saying. Not everybody look good, but I understand when some people, even if you got a budget, it's not about the budget. It is not about the money you spending. It's about the quality, and it's about not being, how can I say this? All right. If y'all a bunch of older ladies, that don't mean y'all have to go and get the old lady material. That don't mean y'all have to look like the Sunday's best. I'm just saying. You're old as you feel. Now some shit y'all be, I know if I say some shit, then everybody gonna want, but I can handle it. But I'm just saying some shit just, it ain't, and it ain't about, you could spend, $10 a yard, $20 a yard, $30 a yard. You got to have a good designer. You got to have, if you could spend, y'all could buy that same material, but if you get a fire designer, like me, I'm a designer. And if I see that old lady shit, be like, nah, that's too old. Nah, I'm not doing that. So it's best I'm not in nobody shit, because I'm not, nah. Mm-mm. Some of y'all just, I don't know who make the decisions. I don't know who the overseer is, who the CEO is, who the manager, but somebody should have told y'all wrong. But you know what, ain't? Just mind your business, girl, because they're going to say, you messy, and that's why they don't like you. Oh, well, that was heavy on my heart. I had that on my heart for quite some time. And I've been wanting to say this, but some of y'all need a stylist. Please don't come out like that next year. Some of y'all. Please don't come out looking any kind of way. I don't want to say who y'all is. I don't want to say who y'all is. But some of y'all, it wasn't it. It wasn't it. It wasn't it. Y'all ever had people that y'all can't tell nothing to? And they got people like that. Even if I tell them. But they in their mind, they got people, round them up saying, y'all was fire, y'all was cool. They couldn't play. I mean, like, yeah, well, if they gave y'all the okay and said y'all was cool, and it ain't got nothing to do with that, y'all was cool. But if I had to pass an opinion on some of y'all women, some of y'all men, y'all look a hot mess. That wasn't it. But I mean, if y'all gonna be out there and y'all in competition with y'all either out there because y'all want to be out there. Don't be trying to outdo people and y'all looking like y'all live down yonder in the country. That ain't it. But I understand y'all pay for y'all little streets. Y'all got y'all little clothes made. Don't do that next year. Don't do it. It been decades. Can y'all just swap up with the material? Because y'all been wearing the same material and the different styles, but it's the same old look. I'm saying. Y'all want me to lie, tell y'all the truth? Do y'all want me to lie, tell y'all the truth? I know my opinion don't matter. But people been wanting to tell y'all that. But they scared to tell y'all. Y'all was a hot mess. Well, Ann, what you talking about? None of y'all. Y'all want to say something, but y'all trying to set me up to say it. I ain't gonna hurt their feelings. That's my night. Then they gonna go to judging me, and I don't care. Uh-huh. So if y'all come out next year and y'all got somebody who you can't tell nothing to, and y'all call me, I'll tell you, I'll put an outfit together in my head for y'all. Because I'm sick of y'all. I'm just sick of y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all do what y'all want to do. They ain't my parade. I'm not second line with y'all. So y'all do what y'all want to do. But if we had 3 judges, or maybe 4 judges, and I was one of them, and they're saying, well, how you feel about this one in that second line? Y'all to be mad at me, huh? Y'all to be mad. Because I'm going to be real. That's not it. If I had to choose out of all the people, all the different second lines, and we had to judge y'all on y'all performance and y'all clothes, I probably hurt some of y'all feelings. And be like, I don't know who created that, but that's not it. Now, mind you, I've been second line since I was a young girl. So y'all can't say, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. She ain't. Girl, I've been doing this before y'all even thought about doing it. Hello, somebody. I've been second lining before a lot of y'all. And y'all don't even know that. Go look on my page and see me with the blue and white on. Yeah, Lady Money Waster. Uh-huh. Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. We ain't missed. We ain't missed. I'm just saying. Anybody have anything they want to say before I get off of here? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Don't judge me, even though y'all is. But I'm not going to judge y'all. I ain't judging y'all. I'm just talking about y'all. That's all. Judging is talking about is judging. I'm just passing my opinion. I ain't judging y'all. Not the individual. I'm not judging y'all. I'm talking about what y'all had on. That makes a lot of sense, huh? I'm not judging you, the individual person. I'm talking about what y'all had on. That makes a lot of sense, huh, Superwoman? Y'all knew tomorrow is Friday. So y'all had went to Rouse's, and I was buying some peanuts. And it was the little roasted peanuts. And I pull out my food stamp card, and she said, you can't buy this on a food stamp. I said, well, you can put that back. I ain't want it that bad. $6. Hey, Queen. Hey, my baby. I ain't talked to you in a minute. But anyway, do anybody have anything they want to say? Wait, you said who the best upper or lower? Upper or lower what, Wendy? I mean, Paula. Upper or what? Who the best, the upper or the lower? Which one you talking about? The uptown second line or the downtown second line? That's the question. Is that the question? You trying to start mess. You trying to get me beat up out the wheelchair. I miss you too, Queen. Paulie, you gonna help me fight them people? Is you gonna help me? Who you, Paulie? You wanna know who the best? Uptown or downtown? Ask me the question so I can answer. Okay. The best second line is downtown. I'm just saying. The best second line is downtown. I gotta go with, I ain't being biased. You want me to tell you who I go with? The sixth ward. Sixth ward, ninth ward. I'm just saying. I was second line from the sixth ward. I second line from the sixth ward. Downtown. We go and we meet on porches and we turn back around. We're not going uptown. Yeah, that's where we from. 3507 Abundant. Then my grandma had the grocery store by the Iberville. And then we were on Bienville, Corntie. Hey, round the way, girl. But the night ward, they can't play with the night ward. It's the night ward forever. And I don't like the fact that they be saying the dirty night ward, because there ain't nothing dirty about us. Some money came out that night ward. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. And I wouldn't get the money from uptown and brought it back downtown. Or your cousin, who your cousin is? You can't tell? For who? The night ward? That's what I'm talking about. For the night ward? Nah. But all I'm saying is, right, all right. All I'm saying is, to anybody that chose their queen, y'all got to make sure they're part of the culture and not just being a queen. Y'all got to make sure that they know how to second line, teach them how to second line. It's not about just walking. It's not about just looking good. It's about doing 1 or 2 or 3 little steps. We don't need no queen that don't know how to step and just be, oh, I'm just a queen. Girl, can you do a 1 or 2 or 3 step? Oh, all right, all right. Till I say congratulations. Nah, that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So anybody have anything that they want to say? And I'm telling y'all, don't play with me. I say what I said. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Or I wouldn't have said what I said. I remember that. I said what I said. I meant what I said. Or I wouldn't have said what I said. Ain't second line. Everybody don't know how to second line, though. Everybody don't. Like you got certain children that don't know how to dance in the family. Yeah, everybody don't know how to second line. How many words is there, Miss Ann? Oh, man, how many wards? Oh, how many wards? How many wards we got, y'all? We got the 4th ward. We got the 3rd ward. How many wards we got, y'all? We got the 17. We got the 13. We got the 6th, the 7th, the 8th ward, the 9th ward. How many wards we got? Help me out. Oh, she can't, Paula. Paula, how many wards we got? Somebody want to know how many wards we got. So y'all gonna leave me hanging? Nobody can calculate how many wards we got. I don't know all the wards. I know we got the 17. I know we got the 13. I know about the 6, the 7, and all that kind of stuff there. How many wards do we have in New Orleans? 9? Oh, we got 9 wards? And Mama say 11. We got 11 wards? They say we got 11 wards. You know all the name of the wards? Because I don't. All I know is the name of the wards that's downtown or 4th ward. Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, so what you say? Which one are the worst wards? Wait, the worst wards is, oh, Pigeon Town. Yeah. The worst ward. What ward y'all think is worse? Oh, they got 17, Superwoman? So, y'all, or how you want to know what ward is the first ward? I mean, the worst ward. What ward y'all think is the worst in New Orleans? Let me see which one I think is the worst. We I think uh Uptown. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, all right. So the worst ward, y'all think the worst ward is Uptown? Wait, what y'all think the worst ward is, Uptown or Downtown? We got the fifth ward. Yeah, they got the fourth ward. Where's the fifth ward? Oh wow. I ain't never heard about the fifth ward, but I know we got the fourth ward. That's around Tulane and Broad. Yo, this live about to end on Instagram. So which ones is the worst ward? Paula, what one you think is the worst ward? Where we have the most crime at? Do you think it's Uptown or Downtown? I think we have the most crime Uptown. I said the same thing, Paula. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I feel like Uptown have more crime than us. But what about the East? What that is in the East? What ward that is? So the East is what ward? Y'all, what the East is considered at? Just the East? They don't call the East a ward? I guess they just call it New Orleans East, huh? They just call it New Orleans East. Don't the East have a certain name? Because they be saying, all right, well, what the cutoff is? Cross the river, the cutoff, what the cutoff is considered as? Because you know we got the cutoff. I don't know, Paul. We got to do our homework because I don't know what the East consider and where the goose at. I heard of the goose before. Where the goose is in Carrollton? Because I didn't heard the cutoff. I didn't heard Pigeon Town. That's in Carrollton, and I forgot the rest of them. We got to do a little homework because I ain't know how many wards we had. Somebody said we got a fifth ward too. Oh wow. Well, Paula, when you do some homework and you come back tomorrow, you let me know because I'm trying to find out how many wards we got too. And I do, man, you on the same page, Paula. And tell your niece I say congratulations. But we on the same page. I think Uptown. I think Uptown is the worst with the worst ward. I think so. We been having little crimes downtown too now, but I think Uptown got the most stuff that goes on. I do think Uptown is a little worse than downtown. So I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all on Friday. Happy Friday. I love y'all. Bye, Sandra. Bye, Wanda. Ohio in the building. Across the river. Bye, I love y'all. What's cross?